Oh my God. Put this in my veins and let me enjoy it. This is what came out of the Amsterdam meetup and all the new updates that came out over the weekend when it came to Rise of Kingdoms. The Song of Troy, the Trojan War. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to do that as a KVK story. Yes! Let's go. We are going to go through all of this. We're going to go through the new KVK story that's being teased. We're going to go through the new commanders that are possibly coming out. We're going to go through all the things that they did when it came to the meetup, and they updated and revealed all the updates, and they did a developer face-to-face video. We're going to talk about all that stuff right here. Welcome in, everybody. I'm your boy, War Daddy Chatsky. I put out videos all the time. I am fighting in Kingsland. Yesterday was crazy. We did the broadcast of Strife on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel. I played my own Strife earlier in the morning. I streamed Kingsland, and so I put out content all the time. And you guys know me. I love it, and I do it positively, and we have fun with it. And if you enjoy that content, please throw a thumbs up and like the videos. Like this video would help. Also, if you're not subscribed, consider doing so. You can hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell. The bell helps you get alerts when I put out stuff. And this is one of the greatest things I have ever seen in this game. The reason why I got into this game is because I love ancient war history. I studied it. I studied Greek mythology in college, and I am all in on what they are providing with the Trojan War. Finally, they're bringing the Trojan War, because you see these two guys? That's Hector and Achilles. I know it right when I saw it. You're going to talk about the Trojan War. The two most iconic figures of the Trojan War were Hector. Hector was the champion of the Trojans, and you have Achilles, the champion of the Greeks. And we all know the story. You've got the prince of Troy and Paris. He doesn't capture Helen. Helen goes with him. Helen was Menelaus's wife, and it's Helen's face was the face that launched 1,000 ships. Okay. Little history lesson for everybody. Greece took an entire armada across the Aegean Sea over to what we call now Asia Minor, or Turkey. And so from that standpoint, they invade Troy, and it is epic, and literally epic. That is what the novels of Homer, the great Greek writer, that's what he calls them, the epics. It's the Iliad, okay? And so with that, you got characters like crazy. You've got Ajax on the Greek side. You've got Patroclus, who's a cousin of Achilles. You got Hector. You've got Paris, you've got all the different people. You got the generals of Menelaus and Agamemnon and Odysseus. Odysseus was the mastermind of the Trojan horse. Like, you've got all of these great historical figures. Now we're going to release in Rise of Kingdoms. We've got the characters now. It is crazy. You've got Achilles, perhaps the greatest warrior in the history of ancient warfare. Now, there's a little bit of mythology that comes in it, because we all know he is immortal when it comes to what he was able to do. His mother dipped him in the river Styx. Okay, there's another history lesson for you. When she dipped him, she held his heels, his Achilles. And that's where that name comes from. That's the only thing that's actually mortal on his body. And in the Iliad, it is crazy when you see this. So Hector, amazing. I'm all in. Like, holy cow, we got so much to talk about, and I can't help but go on a history lesson here, because if they release Hector and Achilles in this game, I'm going to lose my mind. Let's talk about this real quick. You did the community gathering in Amsterdam, so let's go through some of the things that they came out with, and we'll watch a video on how that works out. They have some season acceleration optimizations. Basically, the difference in your Lost Kingdom event is that you have a couple days at the end of KVK where you can do story migrations, where anybody in your KVK in other kingdoms can migrate to your kingdom within that 2-day window. Now they're going to open that up for all migration. You can see it right down here where that's the difference. Now, all migration, while you're in KVK and you're finishing it up, you can open up your migration, get your new players in, and it allows players who are in other KVKs to migrate to you and get that done much quicker. So that accelerates the migration, okay? Let's come over here to some other things. There's a new king skill. We hate rogue governors. Y'all, I was a part of the most infamous Zone 3 rogue. This is back before the banish skill, okay? And we had to deal with this guy in the kingdom I was in. And I finally got this guy to give up his rogueness, if you will, and it was a pain. It is so stressful on everything. Rogues suck. And playing rogue is fun for those people sometimes, but you're just toxic to the game. It just is. And the problem that we have is that rogues can always go into Zone 4 of a KVK. They can jump in there and start farm killing your campmates and all that. So now you got a king skill to where the rogue governors cannot get into Lost Kingdom. That's great. This is really going to drastically reduce the effectiveness of rogues. They stay in Zone 1 with the banish skill, and you can keep them up there and they can never get into KVK. You're going to drastically reduce the amount of rogues in the game. Also, adjustments are civilizations. Now they're going to let you take the attributes of what you like to run. I love Greece. Okay, it's like my favorite civilization. I'll use the Greece cosmetics, and then I'll use the attributes from Arabia because I'm a Cav main and I'm a Cav simp, and I run Cav rallies. So you can use the decor, if you will. You can use the customization of the city civilization and use that as an aesthetically pleasing civilization, and then you can use the buffs of other civilizations that you want. So also, they updated a lot of combat experience. It's easier, more intuitive controls. They did some stuff with Attack March. We'll talk about that in the video. Also, the Season Acclaim. Now they're going to roll out a merit system. These are called acclaims, okay? Merit systems when it comes to fighting. This is really popular in Call of Dragons. They don't have kill points in Call of Dragons. They call it their merit system. And so now they keep track of this, and you do your merits basically, or your acclaims that they're going to do in Rise of Kingdoms. You do that throughout KVK. You get it from killing, you get it from healing, and sending troops to die. Okay, there's all kinds of new updates they went through. This is the PowerPoint from Amsterdam. They're going to make upgrades to Ark of Osiris. You can see they have a couple more structures out here they're going to add. And there's a boss in Ark of Osiris. Okay, we're going to see how that works. And so you go into the anniversary event. They talked about Elysian treasures. Okay, this all centers around the Xena city skin and all the different things that they have for the game. Also, they're introducing a voice chat. Now, those of us who play KVK and play in our kingdoms and our alliances, we get on Discord, on War Voice, we call it. We get on Discord and War Voice. Now, I think they're doing this maybe for meetings, maybe for different things that you can actually join the voice chat in the game. That'll be interesting to see. There's a lot of moving pieces with that, and it takes a lot of software development and development within the game to be able to create a platform and a mechanic of doing voice chat in the game. So we'll see how that works. They got a resource trading hub. Now you can trade resources. I'm a Cav player, but I run a lot of infantry, so I chew up the food, or the corn, if you would. And I always have a ton, and I mean a ton of wood left over. Tons. And now I can go give that back and get something else and trade it in. I love it. They got some new cosmetics that they talked about. This is Zenith of Power. They're going to have a currency, and they're going to have a shop for Zenith of Power. Now you can get cosmetics. You can get different things there. And by the looks of it, if they're going to let people have the Spire of the Wadjet, and it is a city theme that came with the OL League, with the Osiris League, and it's got a training speed. But now they're saying that you can actually buy that with the currency that you get. Okay, so if I do 25 million power based on this 5 million to get one of these currencies, if I do 25 million power in Zenith, I can go get this city skin. I like that. But then the other city skins are at 60 million power, like the new city skin that's coming out. 60 million power currently is where it's sitting at. I think that's too high. I think they'll eventually adjust that, but that's where we're at. Zenith of Power, here's the city skin. The city skin is great. We can go in here, watch the video of it when we see the different effects of it. Oh, it looks so cool. That is a cool kind of blue, purplish, gold situation setup. I absolutely love it, okay? The new commanders, new stories and commanders. Let's take a look at it, shall we? We can watch it together. Holy cow, here it is. Troy. You have Hector on one side. There's the Trojan Wall and the city of Troy. You got the Trojan horse. Let's get after it. Song of Troy. Unbelievable. So excited for this and what it brings to Rise of Kingdoms. This has got to be one of my favorite things to look at and go do. So that is your slideshow that they showed for the Amsterdam event, which is really, really great. So now from here, hold on, as I'm looking at one of these reports here. Now from here, let me go over here and show you the Pro Kingdoms, or I'm sorry, show you the updates that are currently coming out. This is from YouTube. And if we come in here, I'm going to hit play because we're going to talk about the updates that they're doing. They have a whole video about this. You guys can see it, but let's just play it and see what we've got. I'll skip around and we'll talk about it a little bit. These are upcoming updates that they're going to do. And here's our boy.
It's good to see you all again. I'm Dapeng.
Dapeng?
I'm here to tell
good to see you.
A few planned improvements to look at our changes to KVK.
They're going to make changes to the KVK season. We saw.
In the past, we mostly tried to make
KVK seasons faster. Now they're going to do immigration and conduct diplomacy differently moving forward. Really simple stuff, and that's one of those things that we can get into. So
to prepare for KVK, we are also aiming to reduce the grind of older events, like greatly reducing the number of stages in a Karak ceremony event and streamlining the arms training event. Besides these updates, we'll also focus on improving combat. Many governors have mentioned that long drawn-out battles.
Okay, long drawn-out battles. So they're going to those make us more tiresome. So now they're going to do some adjustments to attack march. We're going to see how that works. There's like some auto retreat stuff when you get to a certain level, and so you have that. And so you also have some things, micromanagement that you can do. You have these different aspects, adjusting attack march range and what it goes to attack. Now we're talking about the merit point system, okay? And so the merit point system is really, really interesting. We talked about that a little bit when it came to those different slideshows from the Amsterdam. The merit system is very popular in COD. Okay, let's continue. We'll skip around.
Let's hear from our devs, Charlie and Bond.
Charlie and Bond!
We'll walk you through our plans for the new game modes.
Give us the game mode, Charlie! Bond, let's go! Cosmetics?
Hi, everyone. I'm Bond.
Bond! My guy!
Okay.
Art
Charlie
designer!
And I will now introduce to you our planned updates to game modes, features, and cosmetics.
Okay, give it to us.
Let's start with cosmetics first.
Cosmetics.
Coming this October.
October.
Cosmetics series.
Autumn cosmetics.
Profile themes, war themes.
I love it. Profile themes, war themes, battle streak effects, and more.
The new cosmetic can be obtained from the list fountain of Jim's event. We also been receiving plenty of feedback for the first fountain of Jim's, and rest assured, we will be taking it into account as we will continue fire-turning the event to obtain another
the Zenith of Power, 16% troop attack. We know about this. Look at this. Okay, here's the event. We got that damn parrot. Look at it. It's back. Let's go.
You can exchange your
we got the exchanges. You can see the 12 currency there. That means 60 million power.
In other words, you now have a guaranteed way to get
a guaranteed way to get the Zenith themes.
In future
updates. Now we got the civilization to where we can pick the civilization and then pick the attributes we want.
Just a sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
A new range type.
Range type civilization buff coming? That's all we need to give Siege players is more buffs. Oh my God.
Hey guys.
Charlie.
In addition to the visual aspects mentioned above, we know that updates in terms of new gameplay and new features are areas that many governors are particularly concerned about.
Okay.
Firstly, after this year's Grand Prix ends, we will be bringing you a new and improved Ark of Osiris.
Okay.
This new
Ark of Osiris?
Will have a fresh coat.
Fresh coat? Fresh coat of paint?
Of updates, including the new
Hey, we got a boss over here. What's going on?
This year's anniversary festival. We are excited as usual.
Okay, I'm skipping around.
We got this new Elysian
Ooh, Elysian treasures. Let's go.
To add a bit of twist to the yo-yo festivities, and you will be excited when you see all the rewards you can win.
Love it.
Next, let's take a look at these two new features.
Two new features? Okay.
Voice chats and resource.
Voice chats. I love it. Voice chats. Now, how can they do this systematically? This will be interesting to see.
And correlation. With the upcoming resource trade hub,
Trade hubs. Okay, we talked about that. You can do some trading. Okay, now here we go. Tell me about it, Charlie.
This year's key story.
KVK story, Song of Troy, the Trojan War. Let's go. Let's go.
The Great Coalition and the Trojan Alliance. The story will introduce 3 major new features: the Pantheon, the Trojan Horse,
The Pantheon, the Trojan Horse, the Olympian Arena.
Pantheon, you can unlock the blessing of different Greek gods and choose your preferred role, resulting in a
Let's
very
go.
different KVK experience. To the Trojan Horse, meanwhile, will likely revolutionize KVK tactics.
KVK
And
tactics,
finally,
the Trojan
at the
Horse.
Olympian Arena, everyone will be able to fight it out to the hot content. We will reveal more in the future community
Olympian
updates.
Arena.
We're looking forward to hearing
Thank
what
you,
say.
Charlie. I love you, dude.
This has been just a fraction of what we have planned.
Oh, here's our
If you
boy.
have any thoughts, we'd love to hear them.
So that's what you get from the developer face-to-face. I like that these guys are brave enough to get on and go through some of this stuff and kind of help explain it. And their English is actually really good. And so when we have that, we've got a lot of these updates coming in. We'll have more of that information as we come into this, as we come into more content that we do. I'm going to watch this thing one more time because it is incredible. And when it comes to the actual Song of Troy, the Trojan Horse, it's amazing. I'm so excited for it. New commanders, Hector and Achilles, you give us those commanders, and I am a happy, happy person. And so with that, if you enjoyed the video, again, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. I'm going to stream later today. We're going to have a lot of fun in Kingsland. And with all of that, y'all have a great day, broskies.